Hi, good morning all of you. Welcome to our next training session. I am Hitendra Kumar Shah, CGMP Compliance Consultant, Trainer and Auditor from NADH plus GXP Compliance Services, and today we are going to learn from the FDA citations. Because FDA is giving the observations, everybody is aware, right? If there is a non-conformity, FDA is giving the observations. Now, the point here is, from these observations, even FDA is recommending, FDA is guiding that how you can comply the observations. That we are going to discuss today. And today's topic is sanitation and maintenance. So let us discuss on today's topic. And if you have any questions, please put your questions in the comment section so that I will respond to your all queries. So, first of all, I really thank you, all of you, because you helped me to grow up to 15,000 the active subscriber in pharmaceuticals. I am providing the free training to all the pharmaceuticals so that everybody can upgrade their knowledge. So thank you so much once again. Okay. Now let us discuss about the sanitation. Now here the point, very clear requirements are here. No much confusion is here. Any building used in manufacture, processing, packing or holding of a drug product shall be maintained in a clean and sanitary condition. Any such a building shall be free of infestation by the rodent, birds, insect and other vermins, other than laboratory animals. Of course, now the laboratory animals are not being used much. So, trash and organic waste matter shall be held and disposed of in a timely and sanitary manner. These are the requirements. There are simple requirements. Many people will think that, oh, we are complying these requirements. But then, still the companies are getting the observations and citations that we are going to discuss today, right? So, this is the requirement. The details about the sanitation is, you should have the written procedure. You should have the written procedure. Now, you need to have a SOP. This point is very clear, right? Now here the point is, what SOP should include? The point is very clear that it should include the responsibility for sanitation and detailed how you are going to sanitize your facility and all. That should be in detail. It should not be a general thing. Remember this one point, many companies lack this. So what should be in detail? First is the cleaning schedules. Second, method, how you are going to clean, equipment cleaning and materials to be used for cleaning. This all should be specified in your SOP in detail. This again I am telling you, this I am not telling, this is as per the FDA. Please remember one point, very clearly I am telling you. Right? So these are the requirements of the guideline. Hope you are clear with this. Now the next requirement, there are some slides are there where what is the exact requirement, and then we are going to discuss about the example. So when we are discussing about the next requirement, so there shall be written procedures for use of suitable rodenticides, insecticides, fungicides, fumigating agents and cleaning and sanitizing agents. So whenever you are discussing about the cleaning, you should consider about the cleaning with respect to the area, dust, dirt. Then you should consider the removal of the dust, dirt. Of course, you should consider the removal of the of microbes or reduce the microbial flora. So that is the reason these points are covered: rodenticide, insecticide, fungicide, fumigating agent and cleaning and sanitizing agents. So All the different agents you can consider, and you have to consider as a part of the SOP. Now, how you can consider, for example, the pest control can cover all these points. The normal fumigation procedure can consider about the fumigation, and the general cleaning and sanitization you can cover in this way. Very simple thing. But my point is, are we really complying? Because the SOPs should be designed to prevent the contamination of equipment, components, drug product containers, closure, packaging, labeling materials, or drug products, and it shall be followed. Always remember. So only having the SOP is not enough. You have to follow the practices, or you have to follow the SOP. That is what the expectation behind this requirement. So the expectations are very clear. You need to have a SOP to cover all these cleaning agents or fungicides and pesticide, insecticide use of these all agents. Then you need to have a SOP for cleaning and sanitizing agents, and purpose is to prevent the contamination. Simple requirements, right? Now, sanitation procedures shall apply to work performed by contractors or temporary employees, as well as work performed by full-time employees during the ordinary course of operation. Why this is required? Most of the companies, they engage the contract workers. Again, I am telling you, temporary employees or contractors. Temporary employees means the employees which are working in the facility on a short-term basis, maybe 5 months, 6 months and all, and then you are giving the break to the companies, back to the employees. Now, the point here is, when we are discussing about these employees, main problem is that most of the companies, they don't record the temporary employees' name. They don't record, write or specify the name of the temporary employees. Why? They are also employees. You conduct the the medical examination, you provide the suitable trainings and all. What is the problem in showing the temporary employees? And due to that, what happened? Due to that, it happens that a big warehouse, big storage facility is clean, where the floor cleaning, wall cleaning, roof cleaning, the light fixtures cleaning, glass view panels cleaning, everything is clean, rack cleaning, container cleaning, everything is clean, and the signature of clean by in the record is only one signature. It indicates that only one person is cleaning all the things. And when you ask why you write like this, the answer is that the person is having the support from the temporary employees. So my question is, as they are the employees, you should specify who is involved in the actual cleaning, right? And that is the meaning of, that is the requirement of data integrity, right? First requirement is attributable. So who is performing the actual cleaning, that has to be recorded. This is, I am not telling, my dear friend, this is the FDA guideline expectation, simple expectations, but the many companies are not complying. So that is the reason I thought that I will take this example today. So if you see here, whenever any observation will be given by the FDA, now we are slowly moving to the FDA observation. Requirement in the 3 lines is very clear. Any building used in manufacture, processing, packing or holding of a drug product. Now, drugs and drug product. Basically here, whenever you will refer this guideline, you have to consider the drugs and drugs product, because the 21 CFR part 210 is for drugs and part 211 is for the CGMP for the drug product. But in 210, where it is applicable for drugs, it is specified that the other chapters you have to refer. Other chapters of 211 you have to refer. So that is the reason if it is mentioned here as a drug product, you have to consider it for drugs or API. Remember clearly. So the building which is used for manufacturing, processing, packing or holding of a drugs and drug product shall be maintained in a good state of repair. So if the building is not maintained in a good state of repair, then definitely the companies will get the observations. Mark my words. See, the point is, the people are discussing nowadays, big things like computerized system, this and that, compliance to computerized system and all. I agree, these are important things. But the question is, are we complying to the simple basic requirement? The question is, most of the time, no. And that is the reason we will discuss now what is exact the expectations of the, or you can say the exact observation by the FDA. So this is the observation by FDA. To be very frank, whatever I am presenting here, it is only for the learning purpose. I don't know from which company this observation is there, but I collected this information to make you aware that what is the observation, how you can comply the observation. Once you got the observation, how you can comply. That is what I am going to discuss this to you. So the observation is very clear now here. Your firm failed to maintain building used in manufacturing, processing, packing, just I told you, right, and holding of a drugs and drug product, right, in a good state of repair. So this is what the expectation by FDA, that already we discussed in the one slide, right? So what is the observation? You failed to maintain your OTC drug product manufacturing facility in a good state of repair. So you could not maintain your manufacturing facility where you are manufacturing the OTC drug product, over the counter drug product, is not in a good state of repair. So what does it indicate? The investigator observed paint peeling from the floor and windows that were cracked and repaired. So there was a peeling of the paint observed from the floor and windows, right? And when they were repaired with the tape. Again, this was the question. See, my point is, when you want to give the compliance, you have to understand each and every word. You cannot understand only the observations. Okay, the observation is your firm failed to maintain building used in so and so purpose in a good state of repair. So you can just maintain the building, you can paint the building and the compliance is done. Is it the case? No. When you want to give the compliance to the FDA, you have to have a holistic approach, a complete approach. So that for that purpose, you need to understand each and every word in the observation. So here the question is, first problem is paint peeling, right? Second problem is they were cracked and repaired. This is the second problem. So this is the first problem. This is second problem. And they were put with the tape. This is the third problem. In addition, vents and light fixtures above tablet press, means there was a compression machine where there was a vent filter and air filter, right? And the light fixtures above the tablet compression machine were covered in a white powder. This is the fourth problem. So above the compression machine, where there was a light fixture and the air vent, there was a white powder. So what does it mean? That white powder will fall on the compression machine or tablet press machine and it will contaminate the tablet compression machine, right? So this is the fourth problem in one observation. It is essential your facility is in a good state of repair and sanitary conditions are maintained to ensure ongoing suitability of drug manufacturing. So this is the observation the company received. So observation is one, but the highlighted points are four, right? So the company gave the response. Now we are discussing about how we can learn from the inspection or inspection in the particular facility, manufacturing facility. From that inspection, the company responded to the agency, and on that above, how the FDA is expecting from the company, at what extent the FDA is expecting from the company, that now we are discussing here. So the company responded, some corrective repairs were there, so whatever the problem was there, cracked and repairing, that repairing was done. Then cleaning will be performed, of course, so the cleaning will be performed, and you will establish preventive inspection and maintenance schedule. You also state there is no product impact. This is again the big problem for many compliance. Just by the companies don't understand when they are writing the compliance. See, there is a damage in the facility. The visible powder is there which can fall on the equipment, and how you can say that there is no product impact? Have you performed some properly impact assessment? Have you studied the impact study? No. So this question, if you are putting in the compliance, it will, remark my words, my dear friend, it will be very, very serious to all of you. So you also state that there is no impact related to these deficiencies. So your response is inadequate. So your response was not adequate, and that is the reason the company received the warning letter. You do not provide evidence of your completed repairs. So whatever the repairs were there, really they were completed or not, no evidence was given. You lack scientific evidence to sufficiently evaluate product quality impact. That is what I was telling you. If you want to put this comment now that there is no product impact, you have to perform lot of study. Then only based on the study you can prove that there is no quality impact. Please remember these things. So this is what the comment by FDA, and after that FDA expected some points. So further FDA expected that you need to do some studies and you need to provide some additional activities. So what is expected? That is what the specified here. So the company should have routine vigilant operations. So first point is, in the company so many people are working. The people who are operating the machine, the supervisor, the quality assurance, the manager, so many people are working. So if there was a damage of the window or the glass, or there was a powder above the compression machine, why all people could not identify? That is what the question, and so the routine vigilant operations need to be improved. Management oversight, why these people could not identify this observation? So many people are working in the area, so many people are visiting the area, then why these people could not identify? So management oversight practices need to be implemented. If you want to implement all these practices, you can contact us. We can definitely support you to improve this management oversight. Many people think that management oversight means just the management review meeting. No, my dear friend. Management oversight is something different. So if you are interested, definitely we can implement in your organization. So this is a management oversight you need to implement. Now whatever the plan will be prepared, the plan should ensure, among other things, where the point is prompt detection. So if there is any defect, because see, you are running the facility, definitely there will be some wear and tear, there will be some damage. But if there is a damage, immediately it should be promptly detected. Correct? That is what the expectation among this plan. So prompt detection of equipment, facilities, performance issue, effective execution of repairs, adherence to the appropriate preventive action, preventive maintenance, timely technological upgrades to the equipment or facility, infrastructure, and improved systems for ongoing management review. All these points are expected by the FDA. These are the FDA expectations written. Many people, what they feel that if you are preparing the FDA inspections, they consider that we will refer the 21 CFR part 210, 211, or some company will reflect the inspection guides. That's it? No. You have to refer these expectations by FDA so that you will understand that at what extent the FDA is thinking. And due to this reason only, because you are focusing only on this, the people are getting the warning letters, the companies are getting the 483 or warning letters. Remember one thing, we are supporting so many companies for FDA audits and all. And all the companies are clear at this moment. Not a single company or the organization received the serious observations or the lead to the warning letters. Because we are expert in evaluating all these things. That is what the thing. Now, you will say that the people who are working in the company, they are also experts. Yes, they are also expert. But the problem is, always is required to evaluate by the third eye. Because the people who are working in the organization, they are habituated to see these problems. So they cannot identify. That is the one thing. Second thing, they know whole story. So based on that, some point they miss in writing the compliance. And of course, the third point is the key people who are working in the organization, are they really giving a full time for the quality? The answer will be no. So that is the reason the hiring the good consultant and take the support from the consultant plays a very important role when you are thinking about the compliance. Okay. So this is the expectation by FDA. Further, what are the expectations? You can see here a comprehensive, independent, retrospective assessment of the cleaning effectiveness. Independent, retrospective. That means what? It has to be evaluated independently to evaluate the scope of cross-contamination hazard. See, I am just breaking the statements, right? Include the identity of residues. What you have to do? You have to check the residue, that what residue is there and all. Other manufacturing equipment that may have been improperly cleaned and assessment whether cross-contaminated products may have been released for distribution. So you have to study the other equipments also, because inspector identified only in one area where the powder was there above the compression machine. What about the other areas? What about the other equipments? That all the impact assessment study is very, very important, right? So the impact assessment study is the expectation by the inspectors. This also lacked by many of the people. The assessment should identify any inadequacies of cleaning procedures and practices and encompass each piece of manufacturing equipment used to manufacture more than one product, including both API and finished product. So this is all we need to complete this exercise. So if you want to revise this, simply because I was writing it, so you may not able to understand all the things, right? So the observation is there. Requirements, okay, you can go through the guideline, you will come to know the requirements. So observation, in the observation you will identify that there are so many errors, right? So it is not only one observation, but there are multiple observations comprised of this 483. Then the response was given but not adequate, that is the one thing, right? Then additional expectations were there. Company put that there is no impact on quality, but there is no any study. So if they expected that you need to have a routine vigilant operation, management oversight, and you need to have a plan, and the plan, expectation behind the plan is this all. and then you need to evaluate independently from the some other agency, or you need to have independent retrospective assessment. These are all the FDA expectations, okay? These are not my expectation. Again, I am telling you, because this I took it from the one of the company. To be very frank, I don't know name of the company, but I put this content so that you can learn from this observation. That is what my expectation, okay? I don't know the name of the company. Even name of the company is also not appearing here. But this is purely prepared. This session is purely prepared for your learning purpose, my dear friend, so that you should not face the problem what that company faced. So you need to check the residue, and you have to perform the impact assessment, right? And assessment, at what extent the assessment should be there, that all is expectation by the FDA. Hope you got my point. Thank you so much for your kind attendance. These are my contact details. If you have any questions, you can put your questions in the comment section. Definitely I will respond to your all queries. Thank you so much, and ensure all time compliance. Thank you so much.